Alright, so I'm going to show you how to set up the stutter pads here. Once you unzip your file, you'll have this folder here, and inside the folder you'll have the project file. Now you can put this project file anywhere that you want, you know, to store it, but you just want it to have some place where it's permanently going to be. Doing this from the desktop is probably not optimal, but just for this example, that's where I'm going to do it from. So once you've got this placed where you want it, you're going to go ahead and find it inside your browser here, or you could just drag it in from outside, but I'm assuming you'll probably be full screen like so. So you'll just come in and drag this into this area here. So whether it's a new song or a project that you're already working on, it's just going to add this to the project. Now first and foremost, this track here is not necessarily meant to be used, but rather just thrown this in here so that you could take this here and copy it and then pop it into a return track. And if you've already got your return track set up, you can just go ahead and create a new one just by going create and insert return track. But in this particular case, we got a clean slate, so I'll just hit this return track and paste it in. And then once that's done, I can get rid of this effect. And now all you got to do is just hit this key right here and you'll be good to go if you got a MIDI instrument or keyboard, whatever. Okay, so once you're in here, you could go ahead and play your key, and as you can notice up here, the MIDI signal is being sent into this track here, but you're not going to hear anything until you start your stutter clips. What you're going to want to do is use this area right here. So if I click here, now these clips are started, and when I play a chord or a note, it'll create the effect. And as I play different clips, I'll get different patterns. And then with the return that we just created, we can go ahead and add some delay to this, which kind of fills things out nicely. Okay, so I'll go ahead and stop this for now and show you kind of what's under the hood. So what you've got here is you've got two instrument racks here. So one is pad sounds from the sampler. So this is the macro for that. And you've got your chain selector. So I've picked out several sampled pad sounds that I think sound good with the chopped pads. I've got some pad sounds made with the operator, and there's 4 of those. And all your options for that are in this macro right here. So this chain selector in the beginning controls the mix between the two. You could have just the sampler pads, you could have both, or you can have just the operator pads. So if I go ahead and play here, you're going to just hear the sampler pads. And as I move the chain selector, you'll begin to hear We'll put it all the way over to sampler pads and just kind of show you some of the different pad sounds. So there you go, and then same over with the operator pads. So you can have a lot of fun with the macros here and choosing the right sound and then combining the two sounds any way you like. So I hope that gives you an idea of how versatile this could be. So you've got 20 different patterns that are built in, and you could create your own patterns, and simply all you've got to do is just draw the pattern in here. So let's just and it doesn't matter what note you're in because this is only triggering noise here. And I'm just doing something random here, and usually get best results by highlighting them all. Hit Command or Control 4 to turn off the grid, and then I slide these over just a little bit so that they don't run directly into each other. Creates a little bit more of a better choppy sound. And then and you could even give it a little bit of groove or come over to the quantize. What I like to do is put it on 16th or 8th note triplets and then just kind of play with the percentage a little bit. So let's just try 25%. And if we play it with a metronome, you kind of get the groove to it. And before. So as you can see, you can make these, and then what you would do is you would take this and copy it over to this track here. And what this track is, it's just a click track. So if I just solo this part, you'll hear just the click from when this plays. For any of these tracks, you're going to get the click, and then you could actually fine-tune the click. Okay. So then when it's played together, you could choose whether you want to add the click, which sometimes can give the sound a little bit more bite. And so forth. So that's just an extra little tool to kind of give a sound a little more punch. And that is the tool. So go ahead and have some fun with it.